What's up, everybody? Christopherleonjohnson here. So, wear this nice Pink Floyd shirt. Somebody asked me, like, can you see my shirt? Yeah, it's Pink Floyd. It's an old shirt. My sister, she gave it to me. But I want to happy Sunday, everybody. Happy the 7th of July. We're still in July 4th weekend. I came from Jersey with somebody that invited me out to all the way to Central Jersey. I got driven there, and we had a good time for a few minutes, and we left. Took a long time from Brooklyn all the way to Central Jersey. Party, support some people at the UN. One people at the UN, like an ambassador. They held their little annual park. They held their annual. Let's say little. I mean, it was a great one. Food, everything, big house. Annual barbecue at their house every July 4th weekend. So that's my first time ever. Great time. Left, got back here in New York City. Great peace and sound. So, but I want to talk about this, right? If you see the thumbnail, hope you guys watch the thumbnail, please. Please watch the thumbnail today. Today at 4 o'clock, there's going to be a vigil today, and related to the 3 people that unfortunately lost their life to a piece of shit that, he did the selfish route, decided to drive drunk, and look what happened, all right? Hit 11 people. 3 people are dead. Let me bring this up right now. Like I said, this is my channel. I'm uncut. I don't care. 2 black people, 1 Hispanic. So remember, a black, like the perpetrator is black, and he killed 2 black people, and he killed 1 Latino. So there's nothing racial related here. And let's make that clear, right? That's what it might be independent in my own thing. Is I do my own thing and say what I want. Nobody can't stop me. But let's go forward, right? Let's go forward this, right? And I want to bring this up. Like I said, I want to make this video from my own neighborhood. I'm gonna show you right now. This is Eastern Parkway, guys. Not that dangerous. Got a little better, but this intersection could get real dangerous around here. It can get real dangerous. So, just a heads up. Get ready. Got one guy riding no helmet. But going forward, guys, I want to make this quick little video go live, and I want to give my condolences to all the victims that are affected by this tragedy. And I want to always give my condolences to the families of the three people that lost their lives on this sad July 4th day. That sad July 4th day. That whole July 4th was a horrible day. I didn't go out this year. Somebody told me, like, Chris, like, don't go outside this year. And I avoided a lot of things. Like, somebody got shot and killed. Somebody then you had the Palestinian people like fucking up July 4th with their little selfish bullshit. And then you had this fucking ice the cake, a bad icing on the cake. 3 people lost their lives because of this asshole. I want to make this clear, right? And I want to make this clear that I will not be at the vigil today. I will not be at the vigil today. I have things to do. And I don't have time to be around those frauds that's leading it, like Christopher Marte and Grace Lee and Daniel Goldman. Like, we all know what they're about, guys. Like, they don't give a shit about those victims at all. Because, like, I'm not going to be there. Like, and if I was there and, like I said, if they say something that I don't want to hear, I will call their asses out in front of everybody. I'll curse their ass out because, I think that people are waking up and people are getting sick of these elected officials going out there at these vigils saying that, oh, rest in peace to the victims. But the way we got to solve this is by getting more money, allocate more money from the top, which is from the federal government or from the mayor's office, and allocate to the nonprofits. That to be keep it real, the same nonprofits are the reason why these three people are dead. And people gotta understand, like, this is why I complain about this a lot. And people see that I can complain because I know this shit. And I be out there and I see stuff right in person, how fake these organizations are, how disingenuous these organizations are. And the main 2 organizations that are most disingenuous are your homeless industrial complex advocacy organizations like not Make the Road, like Housing Works and fucking Canva and Vocal New York, and then your substance abuse nonprofits such as this one that the guy was part of, like SUS, and it's a lot of these organizations like they know what they're doing. They take all the government money. They don't do anything for the people that they're supposed to serve, and the only time they'll serve you is when you benefit them politically, and it's really sad. Um, like to keep it 100%. Uh, there was one comment that I saw on X by JQLC that when will this guy, the piece of shit that killed these 3 people and injured 8 more, the 8 others, start getting found out that he's tied to Eric Adams. Like I'll keep it real that I believe it's gonna be soon. I believe when it gets to court, when he fights this in court and they do discovery, um, a lot of things will come out. A lot of things will be exposed, and people gotta be ready for that when the trial hits. Because I think this guy's gonna plead not guilty. He's gonna find way to say that. Well, his lawyer will say, "Well, that's the car. The car fucked up. There was something wrong with mechanic," and they're gonna plead. He's gonna plead not guilty, and he's gonna put the families of the three dead victims through the pain and relive the pain and relive the tragic day. And they had to go through discovery and shit. This guy really connect to Adams? It's gonna be a lot of shit, and then they might start finding out like, well, how did this guy get the stars with bruises on his face? Like, it could be a lot of dirty shit happening, guys. Let me keep this 100%, right? And like I said, I'll keep it 100%. I'll keep it real with this in 2024. That this shit's gonna keep on happening. This shit is gonna keep on happening until the right elected officials come in and they put some laws in to say, well, if anybody in a nonprofit fucks up, or anybody in a nonprofit fucks up, and do something really outrageous, then they lose government funding. But that would never happen. It's stuff that's gonna keep on happening. Like guys like him, when you start reading the articles from the New York Post and the Daily News about like people coming out saying like, yeah, we knew about this guy, we had dealing with this guy, and nobody did anything about it. Everybody was silent. Everybody's playing that. Well, we don't want to do anything because we don't want to piss off, shake the apple cart with the executive director because this guy's protected. Da da da. Right? And he was one of those guys. We saw one of the articles where one of the guys that he was being trained by. He was being trained. I'm first like he was being trained by the he was being trained by him, the guy who did the fucking tragic bullshit, and he got into a fight. Dude got arrested, and let me tell you right now, I have a big feeling that nothing ever happened. That case got dropped because the guy was protected. Guys like that guy, Mr. Hyden, like who killed those 3 people and injured 8 people. Those are the type of people that the government protects. Like mainly elected officials that like Carlina Rivera protects, and all these corrupt elected officials like Carlina Rivera and all these elected officials that love like sucking up to these corrupt organizations. They love protecting them. They love looking the other way when they do a lot of bullshit. They love giving them proclamations, citations, a lot of things that they will do. Take photos with them, and to be honest with you, these are the type of people that they get to run for political office. It's just crazy. It's fucking horrible. This is the thing, right? This is the thing. I mean, this is my thing, right? It's really sad, man. It's really sad to really fathom this shit, because like I said, it could be any family, it could be anybody that get hit by a car by an asshole and then lose their life. I mean, I could walk down the street right now and get hit by a car. Walk on the sidewalk, get hit by a car by some asshole who don't give a fuck about the public because they're selfish. What really start happening, like I said, you gotta fucking start really cracking down people that get busted in DW, but we don't know what happens. Like it's just a lot of fuck shit happening, man. It's a lot of dirty shit going on. It's a lot of corruption that's happening. A lot of corruption with this stuff. It's really, like I said, people want to point fingers, man. But the truth is, there's a lot of people we got to point fingers at. It's the people that did it. It's the people. It's the person that did it, Mr. Hyden. It's the fucking organization that employed this guy, and they knew that this guy was a liability, but they still gave this guy a lucrative job anyway, and they put this guy in lights, and they helped enable the fuckery he was doing. Because what happens, people don't get this, right? And I make this clip about the non-proper shit. Now, guys like him, these guys are all over the place, like fucking Vocal, like fucking Housing Works, like Canva, like these cure violence organizations. We all know who these cure violence organizations are. Now, what they do is they get these guys who have these crazy pasts. Like, let's say these guys have a controversial past, and then because they might know a rapper, they might know an entertainer, they might be a brother of a big time actor. These are the guys, men and gals too, that are in the lights. They get speak at every press conference. They get all the interviews. They get on Broxnet. They get on the BRIC. They get on Manhattan News Network. They get on every type of channel you could think of. And what happens with these guys and gals is they get hella protected. They get really, really hella protected. Oh, Trey right here. Trey right here. Trey right here. Trey right here. MTA. Midnight 4:30. So these guys and gals get hella protected. They get really protected by the political world, like maybe the machines, like the Democratic machines, like your Bronx, Brooklyn, Manhattan, Staten Island, Queens. They get hella protected by the machine. And nothing ever happens. These guys can commit every fucking type of petty shit they can do, and they get away with it. People complain about these guys and gals all the time. We don't know who they are. People complain about these guys and gals all the time. They harass them. They sexually harass them. They fucking stalking them. They threatening them. They do all this stupid shit. They bullying them. They being condescending. They being arrogant. They being toxic. And nothing ever happens. But the only way these guys get kicked out of these organizations, or they get fucking blocked, they get fucking ostracized, is that they got to get busted by the NYPD on a gun charge, or by what happened upstate New York, like in Yonkers. I think it was in Yonkers, or like that, Orange County, where one of the fucking guys of the cure violence organizations that was being featured by all these organizations, he got busted by the DA, and I think it was somewhere in Dutchess County, or I forgot the exact county of him being like a fucking drug kingpin. But he's the only way these guys get fucking taken down. But let's say these same assholes that be put in lights, right, guys and gals, and they get accused of being toxic. Let's say John accuses that jackass of being toxic or being condescending, and you complain to your elected official. The elected official look the other way. They'll look the other way because they don't want to shake the apple cart, and that's the problem. You get a lot of elected officials. They don't want to shake the apple cart. So what happens is they look the other way. But like I said, the only guys get taken down is by a scandal, or they get caught in some big time situation that nobody could fix. But why does it have to be like that, where these same people like the Mr. Hayden's that got busted recently, like this guy busted for who killed those 3 people and injured 8 others. This guy was running around New York City being toxic, being condescending, being arrogant, getting complained by everybody in the fucking in the political world. Why did this guy never got taken out, canceled? Why wasn't the guy canceled before? Why wasn't this guy canceled? But it took now 3 people to be dead in Manhattan because of him, and 8 other people be injured for him now be canceled. It's crazy. These same elected officials are the reason that these three people are dead. These elected officials are the same reason that these 3 people were dead. These same like the Grace Lees, the Christopher Martes, the fucking Dan Goldmans, the Eric Adams, the Carly Riveras. They're the reason why these 3 people are dead, man. It's because of fucking them. They're the type of elected officials that enable guys like these guys. They enable them. They straight up enable them. That's the truth. They straight up enabled them. and nothing ever happens. These guys can run around the city of New York and threaten every fucking body in the political world. They can threaten people, they can fucking ignore people, and you can file a complaint to the mayor's office, and the mayor will throw in the garbage. They'll throw in the trash. Because guys like him, before he got caught in that situation, he's the type of guy that will be at your little event getting proclamations for a job well done. He'll get citations for a job well done. He'll be featured on the fucking mayor's website for a job well done. But we don't know what this guy will do in his job, being a hypocrite. But this is what happens, man. It's disgusting. It's just disgusting. This is going to keep on happening until you get the right elected officials in all levels of government to shut all this shit down. To start saying like, yo, if this guy is being accused of being toxic, they're not going to stand next to that person. They're not going to fucking give this guy a proclamation. They don't give this guy a fucking citation. They want to undo that fucking person. But what happens is these nonprofits that have a lot of money, that have a lot of votes, like SUS, who has a lot of votes, who has a lot of money and a lot of political power, they threaten these elected officials saying like, well, if you don't want to stand next to our guy, you don't want to put this guy in the lights, we're going to put someone against you, and we're going to put money against you. We're going to bury the media, and that might be your job. And you know who does that type of shit? It's Transportation Alternatives, Kevin Lachera. Then you have Local New York. Then you have Make the Road New York. Then you have Housing Works. Then you have the Cure Violence organizations. It's a lot of dirty shit that's going on, guys. A lot of wild shit that's going on, and people like, yo, Chris, Chris, like you not. Of course, I'm not that perfect. Chris, you was running. Yeah, I was running around Chinatown. I threatened Ligia Galapa, threatened to beat her ass, and I regret that to this day. When I was in fucking summer 2023, I got kicked off community board 8 because of that. I lost my press back for 30 days because of that shit, and I never got mad about that because that made hold myself responsible for my own actions. And I know people I know myself that yo, I could save the fucking world and niggas still use that situation against me. It's fucking what it is. I'm not mad about that. It's what it is. Life lesson. But going forward, guys, it's just some dirty shit that happens, man. Like, it's just some dirty shit. And I was saying, like, yo, this is the reason why. When you gotta stand like me as a person that does media, that has a press credential, and actually go to these events in person, like real life. Like, let's say right now, let's talk. I'm in the park. I'm in Lincoln Terrace Park, right? So, yeah, you see here. This is a live stream, right? There's a lot of shit you can't. So this, let's show it. See, the trees are down. In my district, Dolly Mealy, the trees are down. Whatever, Parks Department. I don't know. It's 12:30 in the morning. They ain't gonna do shit probably like Monday morning. I don't know. They probably do Monday morning. But and you see here, this is a live stream. Dark as fuck. Now, there's a lot of shit you don't see behind those bushes. I can see a lot of shit behind those bushes. There's a lot of shit y'all can't see. See, it's a big difference. See, like, to bring it, like, make the analogy, it's a big difference of being and seeing things in person and seeing people behavior and see people's fucking movements and shit like that versus you see on a live stream. It's a big difference. People never detect it. People never detect the bullshit. Like people feel energy in person versus feel energy online. You know what I mean? Now, what happens is the reason, like, yo, Chris, why the fuck, like, yo, you be acting like you want to, like square up on certain motherfucking shit. You know why? Because what happens is, it's like guys like Daniel, right? It's like a few of these other guys in this shit, man. They run around this city. They have these titles. They have these titles like community organizer, fucking community advocate, senior supervisor. They have these titles over the city. You know this shit, right? You guys know this shit. And they run around the city and they act condescending, they act arrogant, and they try to bully everybody they can do. They try to bully everybody, and they feel they can do that because no elected official is going to go against them, and no candidate for office is going to go against them because they're scared of losing that political power. They're scared of losing that vote. They don't lose those votes, so they let the niggas rock. Now, when it comes to me, I'm media, but I'm not like the other guys. You're not gonna bully me. One thing about me is like I don't give a fuck if you the Daniel Haydens of the shit or like you any of these motherfuckers and shit. You're not gonna bully. You're not gonna talk to me a certain way. You're not gonna bully me just because I'm media and I do want to press bash. You're not gonna bully me like that because I don't. Like I said, one thing about me and people those about me, I don't hide behind the fucking. Like I said, I have friends in the PD. I have friends in City Hall. I have friends in Borough Hall. I have friends everywhere. But I don't hide behind them. I don't hide behind them. I don't fucking like let you do this to me and I make some calls saying like, yo, this nigga's fucking me. No. I don't do that shit. I hold my own. So I'll defend myself when I need to defend myself. And I'll tell you that you're not gonna fucking talk to me. You're not gonna fucking run on me like you do the other guys and gals. I'm not the guy. I'm not that guy, guys. But it's what it is. So going forward, it's just a lot of sad shit that happened, man, with that situation. I know people clicking this, they think it's a visual. No, it's not the visual. I just putting it out there to show you guys today's the visual at 4:00 at the screenshot. The visuals at 4:00. I will not be there. I have things to do today. Please show up for that. Please show up for that. Like I said, like it's just fucking horrible, man. It's just horrible. Like I said, myself, I know. Like I said, I don't really fuck with elected officials like that. They have it out against me. Like I said, I have a lot of enemies and shit. Like Christopher hates my guts. He have it out for me. Grace Lee has it out for me. Fucking Daniel Goldman, we cool. But mainly Grace Lee and Christopher Marte, they have it out for me because I've been getting at their asses. I've been getting at their asses a lot. So you know, I'm on their shit list. So I know I get it. But it's not about that. It's not about the elected officials, man. It's about the victims. I care about the victims, guys. I really care about the victims. It's all about the victims. And people need to understand it's all about the victims. Okay, it's coming again. Yeah, so it's all about the victims, and that's why I care about more, guys. It's all about the victims. I care about this because, like I said, it happened to anybody, man. I've been doing some stuff this week, and you know, what I mean, it woke me up to a lot of things, man, and made me appreciate a lot of things about life, man. Because life, you can't take life for granted. You can never take life for granted, man. And I'm happy that, like I said, like you can, and I'll tell people right now, like. You can never ever take life for granted because you never know what will happen next. So that shit, man, that can happen to anybody, bro. Like you could be fucking partying, chilling and shit like that, doing nothing wrong and get killed like that. It's fucking horrible. So you always never take life for granted. Never get arrogant. Myself, I'm learning this about myself. I'm learning this every day. Like never wish ill on somebody. Never try to do vengeance on somebody, revenge on anybody. Even if they do you wrong, do your people wrong, try to never do revenge. Because we do revenge. Let me get out because these niggas are crazy. So, they want to see Godmother. So these niggas are wild around. But like I said, go on, I'm some food anyway. So, like I said, when it comes to revenge, right? I mean, try not to do it even like, because you never know, like, who you're hurting. And sometimes the people you're trying to do revenge for might not want that shit. So it's a lot of things I'm learning this week, last week. It's a lot of things I learned last week, and it woke me to a lot of things. So woke me to a lot of things. And like I said, people never take life for granted. Never ever take life for granted because you never know what's going to happen to you next. Anything happen to you, God could do things that can humble your ass up. So. Just be people out there, be safe, pray. I pray to God. I believe in God. So I know some people don't pray. That's on them. I know some people don't believe in God. That's on them. Like I said, I've been through a lot of things in my life. I've been through a lot of things in my life, and you know, like I said, I lost a lot of things. I gained a lot. I lost a lot. But the one thing I will never do is lose my faith in God and denounce God. I always believe in God. I always trust God in everything I do. I'm not the perfect Christian. You know what I mean? I know I'm not. Like I said, I have my flaws. I'm not going to hide those flaws. People see my flaws. People see I I do things like I crash things. I mean, I get angry. I get baited. I'm not perfect. I mean, what I like to do. I'm not the perfect Christian, but what I like to do is always have my faith in God. No matter what, you lose everything or you don't have everything you wanted. You lose friends, you gain friends. Political world, I gain allies, I lose allies. Allies come enemies. Friends come enemies. The people you fuck with, they come enemies. It's a lot of things I deal with this shit since I'm in deep in the political world in New York City. Gains, people like yo, I'm cool with. We beefing, and it's a small world. So, you people always keep the faith up. Always keep the faith in God. Never get angry at God because of people like, well, Chris, like, what's up with the community board thing? Like, first of all, let me tell you, I'm not really mad about the community board situation because, like I said, it's a humble experience. It's a humble experience with the community board situation, like that thing with Lygia, and got kicked off because of that. It's really humbling, and it's something where, hey, I lost it. I'm not bitter, but to keep it 100%, it just really kind of like a double standard. Like, wait a minute, you got one of the guys that stalks some women like Kevin Lachera, stalks some women, he's in a lawsuit, and he's still, yeah, we all know what this is about, politics. But I'm not bitter because I gained a lot because of it. I gained a lot of things because of it, and it made me myself, like I said, I always appreciate, that's why I say this, it made me appreciate life a little more because I appreciate my life, appreciate what I do, because now I got to really prove to people like there comes redemption, right? Really about redemption. And this is all about redemption. What I do is really all about redemption. It's more about redemption, redeeming myself for the shit I did in the past. Trying to make things right with people. So it's still a journey, guys. Still a journey. Like I said, I'm not here to be the perfect guy for redemption. I'd rather go through the trials and tribulations and go through the fires, walk through the fire, walk through the fire, walk through the fiery cobblestones to get to the goal. You know what I mean? I don't want to do that perfect shit. Like, be acting like I'm perfect. Not. I'm flawed. I am really flawed. So I'm going forward. I'm about to get some Popeyes. But yeah. So it's just really sad, man. Like I said, people please show up to that tonight. Please show up to that vigil tonight, guys. I won't be there. Like I said, I give my condolences to the victims, but there's a lot of things that needs to be fixed. And like I said, if I had to run for state assembly, let's say if I ran for office, right? Let's say state assembly in 55th district, and I get in, the first thing I will do is to introduce a bill to the state assembly to give the state assembly the right to ban to not fund any nonprofit if any member of the nonprofit get arrested for a DWI or a sex crime or gun possession. Anything that's outrageous, if they get arrested and convicted, then they don't deserve it. We have no right to fund them. They shouldn't be funded at all. They shouldn't be funded. I mean, that's what I think I'll do. I'll get in state assembly. So if I run 55th in 2026, that'll be the first thing I'll do if I get in. That'll be my thing. And then another thing I'll introduce is to where we will get rid of the cure violence. We'll get rid of the snug model. I will make sure to get rid of the snug model. I will make sure to get rid of cure violence in New York State. I will get rid of the crisis management system. I will, like I said, we'll find a way to sue the city to get rid of CMS. It's a lot of things that I'll do. There's a lot of things that I will do to. I have no money, man. I have no money. But yo, I hate when people do that shit. Like, get out, man. Stop begging for money. I mean, I work for my money. Why the fuck I need you? But going forward, like I said, there's a lot of things, man, like that need to be done in the state. It's all a state level thing. It's not a city thing. But like I said, it's a big problem. It's a big problem. These nonprofits, and they're the reason it's happening. We have to stop funding these corrupt nonprofits. And give to organizations that will do the right thing for the people. Not these organizations that care about just getting voter blocks and shit like that. It's funding the organizations that does the right thing. Let me put my shit on pause. 1 second. All right, so sorry about that. I was getting some food for Popeyes. Late night fucking dinner. Late night dinner. So going forward, guys. So going forward, make this clear. Like I said, guys, if I had to run, so you see it. That's the summer sign, guys, and it can get crazy. So you have the police out protecting us, protecting the people. So going forward, like I said, if I was in the state assembly right now, let's say if I got elected 2026 or 27 in the 55th district, what I will do is introduce bills, a couple bills to start giving the members the right to decline any application that, and we'll make this an application that have any member of your nonprofit that, or any former employee that's been arrested and have it been arrested for these X amount of crimes. Now, we gotta go to legal stuff. Like I said, probably get my counsel. I'll stay something, get my legal counsel, my general counsel, or the community counsel to really go through stuff, make sure we don't litigate it. But if I had my way, any nonprofit that try to apply for my discretionary funding, and they get, and I found out that they get convicted, they got a controversial character in their nonprofit, I will not fund them. And they will have to be really transparent and truthful on the application, because one thing I will do is do my research. I will just not give out money to any nonprofit because they all over the press. They on social media. They haven't done the lights for other people. And that's not about that. Like I said, I will do my research. One thing I do a lot is research. And I will do it if I get in myself and my team. And we find out that there's certain controversial characters in those nonprofits that could really raise a lot of red flags. I will not fund them. And they can come on my office and say what the hell they want to say. And I'll say, look, you got this person in your nonprofit. You got this person in your nonprofit. I'm not funding it. Straight like that. So that's me. And like I said, we got to stop funding all these corrupt organizations that only care about votes, that only care about, that only try to do is engineer votes. Recently, I was surprised about this. I feel a lot of people surprised that New York City defunded Safe Horizon. Now, Safe Horizon is a nonprofit that gets a lot of government funding. They don't get a lot of controversy. They mainly deal with sexual assault resources. So let's say you're a victim of sexual assault. They the ones that go out there and they work with the various police commands to help any sexual assault victim with help like mental health counseling, resources, and etc. They've been defunded, but people just start asking well, why the hell are you defunding a organization that's not that much, that's not controversial, but you want to fund these corrupt care violence organizations that recently in the news that these members being arrested, convicted for crimes? They asked that question. But we have to stop funding these corrupt care violence organizations. We have to stop funding all these corrupt nonprofits in New York State and New York City. And this coming from this needs to stop at the New York City Council level, your borough president levels, your controller, your public advocate, your mayor's office, the mayor himself, the speaker, city council. So in your New York State, talk about that. Your New York State district attorney offices too. So people got to start. By the way, they're playing tennis. Playing tennis over here. Tennis.